Hi everyone, welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss about the increment and decrement operators implementations. We will now today just introduce this increment and decrement operator with some expressions. We will solve today some complex expressions using some increment and decrement operator, and also along with the increment and decrement operator with some arithmetic operators like plus, minus, then multiplication, divisions, etc., etc. In the last class we just were familiar with the increment and decrement operator, what is the use, what is actually increment and decrement operator, and what is the actually symbol, what is the symbol for increment and decrement, what is the meaning of increment and decrement. Regarding this, just the introduction part we were discussed about. Now today in this class we will implement this increment and decrement operator through some expressions, arithmetic expressions. Okay, so let's start. Just before starting, just one little recap just I am giving you, that is the increment means that is the +1, remember, and decrement means that is the -1, and also two types of increment, that is postfix and prefix, for both increment and decrement operators are having. Okay, so we will do that only. Now first examples, today I will give some examples. Okay, so first example, suppose it has been initialized like int a equal to 7 and int b is equal to 9. These two, a and b, has been initialized, and now you have asked to find the value of c. So c expression is given like in this way: a plus 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 minus minus b. Suppose this expression has been given. Okay, a is means c is equal to a plus plus, then plus minus minus b. So if you divide this full expression, this is the full expressions. If you divide this full expressions, you will get actually two parts. One part is a plus plus, another one is the minus minus b. So these are the two parts. These two parts are actually adding with the plus operator. Okay, so let's start. So these types of expressions whenever will be given, what will you do? You will always use the rough. Without rough it is very difficult to solve this. So for this, what will you do? First create rough and the initial value for both. This is the question I have given, so this no need to copy. Actually you will copy this statement and you will then start solving stepwise. Always follow the steps. So initially a is given as 7 and b is given as 9. Okay, so what will you do? So c is equal to given a plus plus. So a plus plus is what kind of increment? So plus plus is an increment, so you know. So but what kind of increment? A plus plus. A plus plus is actually the post increment. A plus plus is the post increment. So whenever there will be post increment, remember before increment that non increment value will be provided here. So non incremented value will be used. So non incremented a plus plus means a will be +1, but before increment a value is what? That is 7. So before increment of 7 we will put it here, that is 7. After that, that value of 7 will be increased by 1, that will be 8 after that, but before it will be 7. Then plus, then minus minus b. Now look at here, in this decrement case, this is the pre-decrement. It was the post, it is the pre. So whenever pre-decrement or pre-increment, whatever will be there, what will you do? First we will do the increment or decrement, whatever will be given, that part in the rough. So that will be taken first at the rough area. So due to there is the minus minus, that is the decrement, so b value will be decreased by 1. So b value was 9, So after decremented by 1, after deducting by 1, so value of b is coming now 8. Now this decremented value will be coming here, that is 8. Okay. Now c will is coming 7 plus 8, that is 15. Understood? So this is the first one example I have given. So if a is 7 and b is initialized with 9, then after performing this expression, value of c is coming 15. One more example. Suppose int x is equal to given 12, only x is given 12, little complex I am showing, and you have asked a value of int y. Y value is given what? Plus x plus x plus minus x. Suppose this complex part given. By seeing it you will think, Baba, it's very difficult, so tough, but it is not actually. Again divide it into different parts. Plus x, this is one part, then plus x plus, this is another part, then minus x, this is another part. So there are 3 parts, and within all these 3 parts are actually combining with this plus and minus operators. So one by one we will solve. So just as I said earlier, first you have to write the initial value at the rough. So this is the rough area I am doing. So x is initialized with 12, very good, equal to, so y is equal to. So what will you do? First plus x, so plus x means that is what? This is the pre-increment. So whenever there will be pre-increment, just I said, always remember, in case of the pre-increment, we will increment first in the rough, then that incremented value from the rough we will put in the main area, or if it is post, then before increment or decrement first we will write, after that we will increase or decrease whatever is required. Always follow these instructions, otherwise it will be very difficult to understand and very difficult to solve it, remember. So plus x, so plus x means this is the pre. So in case of pre, first you increment. So first increment is x was 12, so after incrementing by 1, x value is coming 13. So x is coming now, okay, 12 it was, I am cutting and writing here, this is better. So this is 13. So we have incremented by 1, so 13 has come. So this 13 we are taking from here and writing here over. Now put this plus. Now x plus, so x plus is, this is the post. So what did I say? In case of post, we will not do in the rough, we will do in the fair. So what is the value of x? So we will take the value of x, not x plus, we will take the value of x. So what is the value of x? Value of x is 13. So 13 we are taking from here. After taking 13, then it will be increased immediately. Remember, either pre or post, value should be increased. Whatever is incrementing variable, that value will be increased by 1. But question is when, before or after? If pre, first you do increment, then take that incremented value, or if it is post, then take the non-incremented value, then you increase. But remember, it should be increased always. Very good then. So first we took the non-incremented value, that is the 13, and after that we have increased by 1, that is the 14. After that take this minus, so minus is coming here. Now minus x, so minus x means this is pre. So in case of pre, we will do in the rough like this, it was the increment, it is the decrement, but both are same category, that is the pre. So in case of pre, first do the rough. So rough is what? Rough last value of x was 14. Now due to minus, now it will not be plus 1, it will be minus 1. So 14, from 14 minus 1 if you do, the value of x is coming 13. So we will take the value of 13. Now take the value of 13 here. Okay. So 13 plus 13 minus 13, what is the value of x, y is coming? It will be actually coming 13. If you follow the BODMAS rule, here also it follows the BODMAS rule, as math you follow, here also you will follow BODMAS, but in case of BODMAS you will use the BEDMAS, BED. E means here the exponent, rest of others all are same, there is no function of off, O for off, so here no function of off there, instead of off we will apply the E, that is the exponent, that is BEDMAS. So here 13 plus 13 according the BEDMAS rule, so plus will take first, so plus means 13 plus 13, it is coming 26 minus 13, then y is equal to 13. So this is our answer. So y value is coming 13, x also 13, y is 13. Understood? And one more last example I am showing you, I am giving you. I hope after that you will understand the actual concept of post increment and pre increment. Int a is equal to 4, int b is equal to 7. Now you have asked int c is equal to a plus plus into minus minus b divided by a minus 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 only b. So there will be little gap, a minus 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 b. So it is given. So what will you do? Divide it. This is one part into this is another part, this is another part, and minus b another part. So let's start. Let's write in the rough both the values. A is 4, B is 7. Let's start. So C is equal to A plus plus. So A plus plus, that means the post increment. So in case of post increment, non increment value will come. Non increment means the value whatever already stored, that is 4. So 4 will be coming from there. After that it is coming 5. First non increment, then it is increased over. Now into multiply minus minus b. So minus minus b means this is the pre increment. So due to this is the pre increment, this one will do first. So minus minus b. So minus minus b means minus 1. So it is coming 6. So 6 is coming here, divided by a minus minus. So a minus minus means this is the post. Due to it is the post, we will take non increment of a value. So what is the a value non increment? That is a 5. No, sorry, not it is increment, it is decrement. So non decrement value we will take. So 5 we are taking. After that value of a is decreasing by 1, that is coming 4. And then minus b. So simple minus b, 6. This is coming. Now calculate it. So according to the BEDMAS, bracket exponent division. So divisions will be first. 4 into 6. So it will be first 6 by 5. So 6 by 5 it should come 1 point something, but due to we are going through the integer type, and you know that which stores the non-decimal value. So simply the non-decimal part we will remove, we will simply skip. So due to 1 point something, that point something we will not take, we will take only the 1. So if you divide 6 by 5, question is coming 1 minus 6. Then 4 into 1. So 4 into 1 is what? 4 minus 6. So it is coming 2. Got it? minus 2 is the answer. So that's all. I hope you have understood. So you have to practice this increment and decrement operator expressions from your reference group, from your other books, from exercise. Many places there are, then 10 years, many places these types of things will be given. So just you practice, and I hope just by practicing you will be much more familiar, we will be much more just cope with these parts of this Java, and I hope we can do good. So that's all for today, and thank you for watching.